These are the remarkable and jarring pictures of over 250 men deported from the United States and arriving in El Salvador. The video was released by the El Salvadorian president, complete with this ominous soundtrack. US officials insist the men are hardened gang members from Venezuela and Central America. They were taken in shackles to a vast detention center, forcibly shaved, and their future is uncertain, raising serious questions about the legality of what the US government has done, although no second thoughts from the White House.
These are heinous monsters, rapists, murderers, kidnappers, sexual assaulters, predators who have no right to be in this country, and they must be held accountable.
Whether the deportations are in fact legal is now the subject of a ferocious debate, because a federal judge tried to stop it, and it appears his ruling was ignored, a crossing of the Rubicon for many.
The Trump administration is thumbing its nose at our courts, and that can't be denied. And there has been a destruction, a decimation, in many ways, of the Constitution.
Donald Trump has long promised that the policy of mass deportations would be his top priority. And it is certainly true that extra security at the border has acted as a deterrent. And for the man behind the policy, military-style deportations are about saving democracy, not crushing it.
The judge's order was patently unlawful. Beyond unlawful, it was an outrageous assault on the Constitution, an outrageous assault on the sovereignty of the nation, and on democracy itself.
Closing time.
Tonight, in another sign of its mockery of liberal outrage, the White House has released this video set to music.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
But did these men receive due process, foundational to America's view of itself? And are they all criminals like the White House insists? Whether what happened this weekend is a constitutional scandal or essential law enforcement depends, as always, on how you view this president.
And let's go back to talk to Robert in Washington. Robert, it seemed to me that if you take the Department of Justice's argument today to its logical conclusion, the courts don't matter, only the Department of Justice is the arbiter of the law because only it is in a position to enforce it. So I wondered what you thought of that, and also what is the latest tonight, given that this is an ongoing battle?
Well, you're right. I mean, there's a huge battle underway right now in a federal court a few hundred meters from here, essentially about the legality of those weekend deportations. Government lawyers are telling the judge, refusing rather to tell the judge about the precise details of those deportation flights when they left America, when they landed in El Salvador. They're even asking for the judge to be removed from the case. In essence, Tom, this is the great sort of showdown so many predicted between the White House and the courts, between the executive and the judiciary, and we will see how that plays out.